football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cowboys offense will start this game off with the football. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gets...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Arkansas's offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find...
There he goes! Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the...
He makes a grab! And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. And now on second down for this offense. Wilson will throw. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And we say football is a game of inches. Man, I think when your field goal kicker hits the crossbar, you're living on that. And it's just short, and it doesn't climb up. It goes down and just inches away from being a really good kick.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
That's caught. It's Lopez. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They missed a chance to put up 3 points the last time they had it. Now pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's Brown. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. It'll be third and long. Wilson to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. With the catch, it's Platt. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. He breaks a tackle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try.
Fourth and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on fourth and short.
With the catch, it's Gray. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go back to the ground. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Wilson will throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Big swing!
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cowboys play action. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Off play action on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Wilson to pass. Makes the grab. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
This offense has been money on 4th down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. Sprinting away. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cowboys!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wilson will throw. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. A strike downfield. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Turning it on. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
That touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Robinson looking to pass. Pulls it in. It's Hicks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Motion from the back. Robinson will throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Lopez. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to find the end zone. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's a return from midfield. And the returner will be knocked down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. To the air on first down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the ground with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. The short hands, it's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Razorbacks getting set on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Razorbacks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got him. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Offense in a split backfield. Gets the back moving. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Brink. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
The Razorbacks will try to move the sticks on 4th down. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas! Fit it in the window for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And good work. coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Robinson looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the single back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. It's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Fields. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? There's just some...
He caught it! They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Finds a spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. He fires to the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Razorbacks come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Just keeps slinging it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can run from. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments, big games, like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just getting the job done. That defender, an outstanding.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The quarterback takes a knee. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Robinson will throw. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum.